Welcome back, everybody. This is Stephanie Hunter from Hamilton, New Zealand, and our gorgeous friend from Pi here in New Zealand, Karen Crichton. Say hello, Karen.
Hello, how are you?
I still haven't worked out how to have both of us on the screen at the same time. So, welcome back, guys, as I've already said. Now, before we get started, actually, can I ask you to do 3 things for us, please? First of all, is press the subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. There's that rectangular box just below the video here. Right next to that is a little bell-shaped icon. Please click that. A drop-down menu will appear. Select all. So that means you're now a VIP. And you're going to be notified of any nuggets that we drop into this YouTube channel in the future. And the third thing I'm going to ask you to do is once you watch the video, share, please. YouTube does not like health videos. They don't like us to be empowered to know how to fix ourselves or look after ourselves or to heal ourselves, or my favourite subject, to prevent ourselves being sick in the first place. So the purpose of our videos is to give you all that empowerment. So please share these videos out to all and sundry. Okay, now today's guest, our essential mineral for today is calcium. Karen, would you like to take it away?
I will. Now, calcium, you've probably heard of it. It comes in milk and it's really beneficial for bone and dental health. It also helps prevention of colon cancer and actually reduction of obesity. We need it from birth all the way until, well, we basically pop our clogs and leave this planet. So we need that. However, we do not necessarily need to supplement it because we get so much calcium in our diet and we need to have balance. So we need to have the right balance of calcium, magnesium, potassium, like we talked about before. It's actually having the best benefit when we get it from food. So the best, so first off, let's first off do, if you rarely will get calcium deficiency, but these are the ones that we think of when, as a natural health practitioner, muscle aches and twitches. So if you're getting aching and twitches, cramps and spasms, palpitations, high blood pressure, osteoporosis, also loose teeth, gum disease, insomnia, premenstrual cramps, also hypertension and arthritis. However, I would put a proviso on that. Very often it's not lack of calcium that will give you those. It's the other minerals I just mentioned. But if you don't have enough calcium as a child, you're very likely to have problems with things like rickets. So it's where the bones are very weak and too flexible. So they end up with bowed legs. And so that's a real proviso. Children definitely need enough calcium and magnesium from food. Now, I would say that really from food. Now, the most well-known is milk and dairy products. Then there's nuts, tinned or fresh salmon, seeds, pulses, sardines, leafy green vegetables like broccoli and spinach, orange juice, cereals, oysters, rice, almonds, black-eyed peas, green peas, and ricotta is particularly good and very highly absorbed, so ricotta cheese. So the thing is that it's very popular that you get most calcium from dairy source, but really and truly, broccoli has the most absorbability. So I would just highly recommend that you have a variety of all of those and not rely on milk and everything, because a lot of people have struggles with absorption and utilization of dairy products. Not everyone. If you get good quality dairy products, then it's great and your body can utilize them. Unpasteurized would be the best one because it's much easier for the body to absorb and utilize. And so as a practitioner, I very seldom will prescribe a supplement of calcium. However, I do often use tissue salts, which contain calcium and phosphorus and all sorts of other things to help your body uptake it. So like we've talked about before, it's not necessarily what we eat, it's what we absorb. Now, if you have too much calcium, then things can get very rigid. So, and it's really important to know that very often osteoporosis, which we think of as a lack of calcium, isn't a lack of calcium at all. It's a lack of the other minerals. It's your building blocks. So as you know, sometimes too much calcium can cause all sorts of other problems, calcifications. So I would just highly recommend that you have a balanced diet, and also make sure you have good quality water and also good other quality foods.
Wow, fascinating once again. And it comes back to the same thing that we're seeing throughout all our videos regarding the nutritional nuggets, is it's not one mineral, or it's not one food source,
No.
but a variety in order to keep yourself in balance. Really important. The other thing I'm picking up as a main key ingredient to, excuse the pun, that was not intended, but it sounds good, the ingredient to our good health as well, is fresh is best. There's no doubt about it. Fresh is best. Now, Karen mentioned orange juice there is a good source of calcium. I'd say squeeze your own if you possibly can. Better yet, get your oranges off your own tree and squeeze your own oranges and drink the juice straight as fresh as you possibly can. Is that fair enough to say, Karen?
Absolutely. And the thing about all of these ingredients, the fresher they are, the more you know about the source, the better off you're going to be. So buy local. You know, Stephanie and I've talked about this so many times over videos and things, is buy local. And there's a lot of herbs too that include calcium. And so plantain, which we talked about before, has a small amount of calcium. You know, a lot of the green herbs have calcium in them. And so all of these things in nature have various different nutrients in. So if you have a wide variety, then you're going to get a good level of nutrients in you.
I love it. Now, question for you, Gary, regarding the requirements of calcium. Does our requirements of calcium change throughout our lifespan? And does it change between male and female?
Everyone's uniquely different, whether you're male or female. If you're very, very active, as in you do weight-bearing exercise, you might need a little bit more. But what happens when you do weight-bearing exercise, of course, is you build bone, which makes your bones stronger. So whether you have more calcium or the same amount as what you did before, there's no evidence to suggest that you need more. So
love it. Love it. Fascinating. I could ask you lots of questions, but these videos I've been promised from the very beginning. We'll try and keep them to around the 10-minute mark where possible. So if you have any questions, guys, drop them down below in the comments box. I do check for comments regularly. Or you can reach out to either Karen or I on our Facebook pages or our email addresses and so forth, and you'll find them scattered throughout the YouTube channels as well. But thank you once again, Karen, for your copious amounts of information and your kind and sharing heart to let us all know your years of knowledge. It's just such a gift that you're giving to everybody, all and sundry. So thank you, Karen, for what you're doing for us.
My pleasure. I'm very grateful to be able to share.
Excellent. Guys, we're going to be back very shortly with the next mineral. We'll do another mineral, and just you'll find us. Please, like I've already said at the beginning of YouTube, like and share. Let's get as many people as we possibly can empowered with the knowledge as much as possible, so they too know how they can look after themselves first and foremost. And as I've already said, prevention is the best cure. Haere for you now, everybody. Look after yourselves. Stay well, stay happy, and stay safe. Take care. See you soon.
Au revoir. See you soon.